from the curves. If you had a bad day and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they bring us some light. Stuff from the cuffs. 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 Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs. Stuff from the cuffs.
Cufflinks fam, welcome back. Stuff from the cuffs where we give you fire, we're fun,
inspirational,
we're real,
and we're educational.
Yep, and big up to all of the subscribers, the new subs, big up to the returning residents, tenants in the building. And of course, you know, as Basile would say, if you've not yet liked or if you've not yet subscribed, look for the subscribe button. Then you're gonna click it, and then you're gonna look for the post notification bell. You're gonna click that little bell, and it will tell you every time we're on. All right?
Yes, what he said. Thank you guys so very much.
We should do a switch. All right. So you do what I would do now.
Okay. Tenants in the building.
I don't sound like
yes,
that.
you do.
No, I don't.
Guys, tell me Brian don't sound like this. Tenants in the building. Now you see my look on yourself. Okay, you do what I would do. You just did it anyway.
Hey guys! Welcome back to the channel.
Lies, I was so like
All of our family. I know you guys have been watching and you think you subscribe, but you're not yet subscribed.
Babe, I don't talk like that.
Okay. And then bubbles come out.
Good.
I ain't doing that. But yeah, guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of our views or our opinions.
Responding to unpopular opinions about marriage.
Yeah.
So this is part 2. So if you have not yet watched part 1, we'll put the suggestion right up here. Make sure that you watch that one first and then you come back to this one.
So if you don't watch that one there, don't bother continue that video. We'll give you 3 seconds.
So guys, before we get into this video, want to give a shout out to ZESTY SHONA Vlogs. Yes, she's right here on YouTube. We'll post her description down below. You gotta go check her out.
Big up ZESTY SHONA.
Talented.
Guys, when you see a woman in a male-dominated area
Let me tell you.
and she does so well at her craft. I'm not gonna tell you how I know. You have to go check it out.
Yeah, we're not telling you what it is that she does, but it's so amazing to see a woman doing this. And one of her videos says, "Don't underestimate me."
She got zest. She got spunk.
Yeah.
She got skill.
Girl, you're doing well, and we look forward to seeing more of your videos. So ZESTY SHONA Vlogs, make sure that you go on over, like her videos, subscribe to her channel, and we'll have all her information down below in the description bar. Big up yourself, girl. Big up yourself.
Show some love.
So
right. go watch that one.
Go watch that one
then
and come back.
If you watch that one there already, let's pick it right up. We were talking about
some unpopular opinions about marriage, and we gave you some in our first video, and we're going to continue. And yes, we're going to give you our opinion on love alone is not enough. But just before we get into that, let's look at some more unpopular opinions. Don't share a bank account with your spouse. What?
I have something to tell you.
You don't have a what? You believe in that?
I have something to tell you.
What?
Camera is rolling.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me that you have a secret bank account.
Well.
I was going to tell you that I have all your cards anyway, so.
So it would be secret. Anyway, guys.
I have no secret bank account. Alright, for this, I don't see why not. That's for me. I don't
to have
see
a
why
secret
not.
account? It's okay to have a secret account?
No, to have a joint account.
It's saying
don't share a bank account
Yeah.
with your spouse, and I'm saying I don't have a problem with sharing a bank account with you.
Oh.
Do
you have a problem with people who do not share?
No, that's them. They do what they want to do.
Yeah, but
nobody can tell me what I should do, so I'm not telling anybody what they should do. But I personally
Nobody
have
can
a-
tell you, but there are views that we are supposed to listen to that will guide us on a better path, you don't think?
What?
You say
Don't
nobody can
share
tell
a
you what
bank
to
account?
do. That if people have a view and you have a discussion with them, they may shed some light on something that you
And that's
never
okay,
knew.
but at the end of the day, we're gonna do what we want to do.
Well, that I agree and I disagree because if I believe me must chat to the camera alone and a stuff from the cuffs and me think you must chat, me must chat, and you say, babe, it is for the both of us. And I said, but me are the stronger talker. And you explain the benefits of both of us talking. Then me can change. Me think, me, I'm not
Into it.
forcing, I'm not forcing anybody to, what is it again?
To share a bank
To
account.
share a bank account. But I do believe that if the two are one, and every marriage should have that foundation, then you're not supposed to do that. So you can say you allow them. Me not allow them. Me I tell them say, why you don't have a shared bank
Do
account?
we have a shared bank account?
No, alright. We share our bank accounts.
There you go.
We
so we
share our
don't
bank
necessarily
account.
have a shared
We have
bank
several
account.
shared bank accounts. Yeah, it doesn't mean a joint account necessarily.
Okay. But we share everything.
Right, and there are some people who will not because what is yours and what is mine, and then we have ours.
No, so what is mine, what is yours is mine.
She joking.
Wait, no, I'm joking. We share everything, so I don't think we've made a concerted effort to say, okay, we're going to open this bank account
And this is
for both of us.
None of us can touch it.
Without the other knowing, that kind of thing. No, we share everything. I have all his cars, I have all his everything, you know.
And I mean, we never see nothing with if a couple decide to do that.
Yeah,
that's up to you.
That's fine.
But me just think if you're married,
Everything's supposed to share it anyway.
what is yours and mine, and what is mine and yours. So it's supposed to
So
be.
everything is supposed to be shared anyway.
Anyway,
so
supposed to be, and that's our
supposed to be.
views.
And
yeah.
when it comes on to shared bank accounts, I know that in instances where persons have a problem, like they don't know how to be frugal, they don't know how to save, that kind of thing, then it would not be the wisest to put all your money into an account where the person has access to.
That is true.
Because you're also looking at the bigger picture, not just let's have a shared bank account. You're looking at the bigger picture, being responsible, being accountable to each other. So if you know that this person has a problem with Amazon, and they can't stop shopping, and listen, everything they see they want to buy, and their cart has 60-something things in there, like when Brian went in there, but no, I don't have that problem, right?
She just fill up a card, and now left a card.
Sometimes I just pick things like, oh, this is so nice. They don't end up buying, but yeah, I like to put things in my cart. But if your partner has a problem and you both are conscious of it,
better you
then
give up other partner on the account and say, boy, babe, me not trust myself,
there
go and
you
manage
go.
it.
Yeah.
But I think it goes back to trust and the fundamentals of what your marriage is built on. So, I mean, if your marriage is built on trust and shared resources and understanding, whatever your understanding is, then make it work for you. But personally, I think that it should be shared.
Yeah. This one, getting married isn't an accomplishment.
Ladies and
Speak for
gentlemen.
yourself. My ears get to listen me very hot. Speak for yourself. It is an accomplishment for me. Yes, I'll put it's even on my resume. Miss or Mrs. And that's just that's just for me. I think people view marriage differently. And for some people it's no big deal. But like for me now, who wanted to get married from I was 7. Hello! It is very much an accomplishment for me. You speak there.
I agree with Bas from that perspective. But there's another perspective that she never touched, which I will touch, which is how do you view an accomplishment? Now, there are persons who view it like you get your degree, all right, so you have stages. You go to prep school or primary school, then you transition to high, then you get your CSEC or you get your SAT or get your whatever, you move up to A level and you move on to tertiary. And there is a natural pecking order that must be done in order to feel accomplished. That is not what she's saying. We are saying that you shouldn't, that you don't need to see it as an accomplishment like that. Like, oh, that is something to tick off. You know, if you don't do it, you're miserable. If you don't do it, your life is gonna stop. And it goes back to one we looked at the last time, as it relates to you must get married as an obligation. You stop force people to feel like say it is a natural pecking order, you must do this, and then after you get married you must have a kid, and then after you get the first kid you must have another kid, and then after that you put down your house and you get your first car and you get, or whichever order you put it in. It's so pressuring, and there are people who feel like, oh my god, if I'm not married I've not accomplished anything.
Not true.
Not what we're saying.
Not true. Not at all.
We don't support that.
No, not at all. But as I said before, we all have different things that we deem accomplishments. Just like how people see riches as having a lot of money versus somebody having a family and like, oh, I'm so rich, right? So for me, this was a beautiful accomplishment. Like I'm saying to Brian, if I'm gonna marry for me at 7,
you're not married to me. I'll get locked up for you.
Whatever. But I've always wanted to get married, so that's something that I've always wanted to experience, and bless God. Bless God. Bless God. Bless God. Bless God. Okay, next one.
It's getting hard in here. Alright, so the next one.
I'm not against marriage, I'm against weddings. Why spend so much money on a day versus spending it on a house, etc.? You want to start?
Woo!
Or you want me to start?
That's a loaded one.
I already know what I want to say.
Go on.
Okay, so for me, why spend so much money on the day? Because I want to. For me, the wedding day has always been something that I've dreamt of. Wanted it to look a particular way. That was a memory that I wanted to have. Right? So, some people don't fancy weddings. Some people, they couldn't care less about the fanfare and the bridesmaids and the dress and the this and the that and the picking out cake. But for me and for us, I hope us, for me, that's something I wanted. Even though 2 weeks before the wedding, we would have eloped and just, maybe not eloped, but just cancel the wedding and just go do a little thing, even though we would have done that. But still, we wanted that wedding day memory. And again, I think it goes back to people's individual choices, what they want to remember, and how they just want to live their lives. So for me, why the wedding? I want the wedding, hello?
I think it goes back again to intention. They say, why spend so much money on the wedding? If you have wanted a wedding and you know that this is the start of a beautiful marriage, not a fairy tale,
Right.
It's the start of the best years of your life and all of that jazz, it's fine. But if you are pressured, and it goes back to some of the others that we looked at, the social media living up
to show off, maybe
trying to show off, or trying to outdo every single person, or to prove your friends wrong, or to prove the haters wrong, then no, you would say that, but I fall, why is that worth it?
Yeah.
When you spend $20 million on a wedding, when you spend $1.5 million on a wedding, whatever it is that you will spend on your wedding, is it worth it? That is what it goes back to. Is it worth it? Did you spend it on moments that will last with you for the rest of your life? Or was it just because? That is what. I think intentions matter. And sometimes we focus on the actions versus the intentions. And if the intentions are pure and the intentions are love, along the basis of love, then fine. I mean, spend what you want. We spend so much money doing so many other things. We spend money on car and house and and people will say, oh, but those are assets. Your marriage should be an asset.
Oh yeah.
And
that wedding for us was a part of how we wanted to start things off. And
when you have a rough life and you go through so much in your life, sometimes it is a day like that that will move all your troubles away and allow you to start out being a new person. To start smiling again, as in my case, to start building your own future and your own legacy. It matters. Now the thing what we're not saying is to go spend a bag of money just to impress, or if you spend a bag of money just to make it in the papers or make it big on IG. Spend the money wisely, frugally, and most importantly with good intent.
With good intent. All right. And
So the big one.
yes, to
the
the
one
big
that
one.
is so unpopular, so controversial.
Yeah.
This one will be one for the ages. I don't think we'll ever have a full solution, but we're going to give you our opinions on the matter.
Love alone is not enough for a marriage.
In other words, don't just get married because you love the person. I'd love to hear what you have to say first.
Okay, so I believe in that unpopular opinion. Love alone, the butterflies alone, that tingly feeling that you feel in your toe running up to your spine alone is not enough. And I say this because there are so many different things that come together, or so many different things that play a part in helping to achieve all those the feelings that you're talking about. There are so many things that come into play that will ultimately help you to feel like you are in love, right? So apart from, falling in love, you love this person and all of that, there are so many other different things. We're talking about trust, talking about things like the ability to be honest, for us, fidelity, being faithful to your partner. These are things that are all a part of this equation for marriage, for me and for us. Brian will tell you his part. Because if I am so in love with you, but I can't trust you, and I don't think that you are being faithful to me, then really what's the point of love? What is love?
Which is where my answer is going to start.
Yeah, what is love?
For me, I'm going to take what Bas said and add a little on it. Get married because of love, but you have to know what love is. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not easily angered, love is... The fruit of the Spirit is love.
Mm-hmm.
First, love will never stand alone if it's true love. All of the things that Bas mentioned will follow and be a part of your relationship if you're truly in love. If you love the person, you'll be faithful. If you love the person, you'll be committed. If you love the person, you'll be kind, you'll be caring, you'll be respectful. Mm-hmm. So yes, and let me not even just stop there. You will honor the finances of the marriage. You will honor the different tenets of your marriage. So you will protect the person. So everything will fall into place if you truly love the person. Not just the butterflies, not just the feeling in love, but if you truly love the person. Mm-hmm. Love itself is the foundation or the bedrock of all of these other things.
But it needs so many other things to help it to actually be maintained.
So if you say you love the person and these other things that you mentioned are not there as well, check your love.
Yeah.
Check your love.
Check your love. So we firmly believe that love alone, and I'll just add this part. Don't get married if you don't love. So it's a flip side to that. So don't get married because the person is financially stable.
Yeah, I get it. So don't get married for love alone, but don't get married for everything else without love.
Without love. You're going to need that love.
Wow. That's not like a business relationship.
You're going to need that love.
Yeah,
because when times get... Because you're not going to always have Sundays. But when times get rough and you feel like you're drowning...
You're preaching, come on.
Let me tell you. You know what's going to keep you?
The love.
The love.
That's not easily anchored. That keeps no record of wrongs. Come on.
Listen. When times get rocky and... What's going to keep you is that love. So love alone is not enough.
Yeah.
But also don't get married if you don't love.
I think that's a good note to end.
Yeah.
Sound like she's learning.
I love you, babe. I love you.
better love me.
Of course, love my good. Hello.
I adore you, babe.
Aww.
I don't have to love you, right?
What? Anyways, guys, thank you guys so
That's
much
it.
for watching. Leave us
Yeah.
a comment. Let us know what you think. All right. Thank you for making it another edition of Stuff from the Cuffs. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Guys, we love you. We love being here with you, and we'll have another video soon.
Me love my bossy. Bye bye.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they bring us some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.